featuring world-class speakers, coaches, and consultants. Join us every Monday as we dive into empowering conversations that motivate, inspire, and educate entrepreneurs. Kickstart your week with valuable insights that help you not just survive, but thrive. This is your go-to podcast to start your week strong and live your best life. Let's make Mondays the fuel for your success journey.
All right. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another day. We are excited to be here. Motivational Monday with Amberly Shreve, Leah Garcia, Eni Asong, and of course, I'm Eric F. King. And today we are super excited because we have a great topic for you. We have a great topic for you that we believe will help you in your business and your life. So congratulations for being here. If you are here watching us live, you want to let us know in the chat. Let us know where you're zooming in from. Let us know where you are. All right. And we are going to get started. But first, before I actually get to my speakers, I just want to say something about our topic: how to master time management and become more productive. So many years ago, I went to a seminar, and the guy asked the question of everybody in the room, probably about 200-300 people. He said, "What's more important, money or time? Money or time?" So he said, if you think money is more important, put up your hand. If you think time is more important, put up your hand. And it was about half and half. And then he said, well, let me ask you a question. If I told you that I'm going to give you $10 million, would you take it? Would you take it? No strings attached, just 10 million. Everybody put up their hand. Yes. He said, okay. What if I said, I'll give you $10 million, but you only have 7 days to live? And nobody put up their hand. What's money without time? Right? What's money without time? Right? So here's the deal, folks. You know, you can make a lot of money, you can spend it, you can make a lot of money, but you can't get your time back. So you have to be careful about how you use your time. So we're going to jump right in. I just want to set the stage, if you will. Just want to set the stage. And we are going to go to my good friend up in California, where it is 4:03 in the morning, and she is up bright and early, wakes up before I do. Because I see her messages when I wake up. I know she wakes up before me. Yes, so she is our financial strategist, right? I believe you have to have somebody in your corner that knows a lot about money, right? How to make it, how to invest it, right? And I always say, if you don't like to talk about it, you're probably not going to make much, right? You need to be able to talk about it. So she helps us talk about it every Monday. And she's also a black belt to the 3rd degree and martial arts. So, we know she is a very disciplined person. She worked really hard with her business and she helps a lot of people. So without further ado, I'd like to bring to the stage my good friend, Leah Garcia. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Eric F. King of Collaboration. Well, happy Money Monday to you, champions. If you are here, #live. If you are here live, it's because you are a champion. You are doing things that other people don't. So you're going to have other things that other people won't. So, oh my goodness, I love this topic. This is incredible. They always say that every level you're going to meet another devil. And what I'm going to say is that every money level it requires a new you. What got you here won't get you there. And we're champions. We're preparing to thrive in 2025. And what does that mean? We got to get more intentional. We got to get more fine-tuned, right? Because somebody said something to me years ago, and it always stuck with me. It's how you do something is how you do everything. You rarely see somebody with a messy car and then you go to their home and it's pristine, right? It's usually probably a messy house. And what I'm going to say is you probably don't see somebody with some messy things going on in their home or in their home life, and then they've got an impeccable schedule. It's incongruent. Remember, how we do something is how we do everything. And if you want to get to that next level, listen, you're here because you want to get to that next level. You're investing this time in yourself because you intend to be a high performer. And if you're not, that's okay, because we have to act as if. We got to step into who that future self is and start having those activities now. So If you're ready, let's hear it. Thrive in 2025. It's okay, Eric. You can steal that one. I'm good with it. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how you can manage your time and be more productive, right? We got to get more granular. And by the way, listen, I'm never talking at you. I am right here with you, right? I don't want you to feel like this is punitive. I'm in the process as well, right? So 3 quick tips on how to get to that time management. Number 1 is you have to download your day the night before. What I mean by that is Dr. Benjamin Hardy says, never end a day until it's finished on paper. At the end of the day, we have to reward ourselves for the things that we did right. You hear me? I reward myself, right? You got to EPR yourself. You got to encourage, praise, and recognize yourself, the things you did well. And you know what? The things that we didn't do well, we kind of have to unpack that and kind of see how can we course correct? How can we do better the next time, right? And then just absolutely understand that we're giving our subconscious mind, which Jim Quick calls our super mind, an opportunity to start to work on our day the night before. Folks, I practice my talk. I don't practice my talk, but I have my notes from maybe I need to practice it, but I have my notes from the night before for my talk. Why? Because I'm giving my subconscious mind an opportunity to start processing that. And every morning I come up with a new tip. It's not because I'm so magical. It's because I've given my subconscious mind an opportunity to guide me, right? And Dr. Benjamin Hardy says, if you lose an hour in the morning, you'll spend the rest of the day looking for it. So we have to start our day the night before. Number 2, subtraction equals multiplication. Subtraction equals multiplication. I learned this from my good friend Paul Deitch. And he said, you know what, we got to sometimes take things away. We got to take things out of our schedule. People that tell me that they're so busy, you know what I know about them? They really are allowing themselves to still do a lot of things they shouldn't be doing. They're still acting as a janitor of their business. And I get it. In the beginning, we got to wear all the hats. We got to do everything. But as we get to that next level, we start to leverage other things. We have to take things off of our plate that we can have other people do for us. Cutting the grass, maybe, and different things like that, right? Because if we're doing everything, we can't do everything well. That's why subtraction equals multiplications. And so think of the things, what are the things that you can pay someone to do for you, right? So that you can start to free up that space and free up that mind, because that's really where our intellectual property, if we're an entrepreneur, it's about our intellectual property. We have to allow ourselves to be critically thinking. If we are bombarded by all these other things, then we don't give ourselves that space. Number 3, and I learned this from my mentor, the great Ed Milet. He calls it mini days. You know what? Most of us think that we have 24 hours in a day, but I'm going to upgrade your thinking on this right now. I get 3 days out of 1 day. How do I do that? It's called mini days, right? Every single day, I track my time from 6 to 12, and then from 12 afternoon to 6 p.m., and then again from 6 p.m. to midnight. Does that mean that I stay up at midnight? Not always. Sometimes I go to bed early. But what that means is I am tracking my schedule, all those 3 segments in the day. And think about that. Most people say there's 5 work days or 7 days in a week. Well, guess what? I'm getting 21 days out of 1 day. Think about that. You do that over a period of a week, a month, a year, you start to have compound interest. And you know, I call it compound pounding. So folks, listen, that's what I wanted to share with you. And you're here is because you're a champion. And remember, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So you'll never look at a 7-day work week again the same. And with that, I hand it back to you, Mr. Eric. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. What a way to kickstart the day and the week. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. You said that find someone to mow the lawn. You know, it's funny. My boys always make fun of me because they said, we've never seen you mow the lawn before. So I said, well, is the lawn always mowed? They said, yeah, there you go. It doesn't matter, right? I guess I pay someone to do what I don't like to do. And it's a win-win situation for both of us. Right? So, yeah, leverage your time. Awesome. Appreciate that. Welcome, Coral. Good to see you. Islam, good to see you. Ifeanyiwa, welcome. Michael, good to see you. All right. Start thinking of the questions that you want to share, questions that you want to ask, and put it in the chat. just start with the word question and then put the question in the chat. This is a great topic, can really help you out. So if you're thinking about jumping off, don't jump off. Because you want to learn from this. Yeah, you can save a lot of time in the future if you spend this amount of time with us this morning. All right. So let's keep going. We are going to go now all the way to the East Coast, to Maryland, to visit with a good friend of mine who is, look, she is a guru. She is an expert at building relationships, right? She will teach you how to build business relationships, how to get more customers, keep your customers, all of that she does, right? And she's one of the best at it. All right. She is the gratitude consultant. Our good friend from Maryland, Amberly Shreve. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. It is such a pleasure to be here with you, Eric, and my friends Leah and Annie. Always such a pleasure to spend this morning with you guys. So, it's interesting. This is one of my favorite times of year, not just because of the season and what it's truly about, but also the just the love that we can share with others, the connection that we can share through cards and through keeping in touch with people. It is so important. If you have an opportunity, reach out to some of your colleagues and family members, friends, clients, people that maybe you have not had a chance to connect with, and just see how they're doing. We're not talking about business. We're just connecting with them. We're reconnecting with them and keeping those relationships strong. So come talk to me a little bit about how to deepen your relationships. I would love to go over some tips and tricks with you, because that is what I truly love to do in the world. For our topic today, time management and becoming more productive. This is my jam, you guys. I mean, I am always striving each day to be better, to do better, to be a better version of myself that I was yesterday. I encourage my kids the same thing. No, I don't run a boot camp, but boy, is it fun to be better than what we were yesterday, right? It gets us excited about how can we expand ourselves, right? So, I'm going to go through my list of things that are going to help you be a better expansion of you. That's going to be, we're going to set clear goals, because if you don't know where you're going, where in the world are you going to go? You don't know where you're going. You're going to be all over the place. You're going to be doing stuff you don't even realize that you're even doing. You're going to prioritize your tasks. You have to have a list of things that you are working towards, or else your time management is not going to be there. You're going to plan your day. You're going to be productive in your day. If you need to step away, go for a walk, just get yourself together. Maybe you want to do some planks and just clear your head, whatever it is that you need to do, but stick to your plan for the day. You're going to eliminate distractions. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, you guys. Every time you turn around, it's like, oh, here, do this. Oh, well, you forgot about this. Stay on track. Stay on the straight and narrow. When we veer off, I'm telling you, those temptations, they're going to sneak up and try to get you. Okay? Make sure you eliminate those distractions. You are going to apply your techniques to make sure that you stay on track. Those are crucial. Building healthy habits. I mean, come on, somebody. We have to build the healthy habits, you guys. I have to do it every day, and I still find myself getting off track. And then I'm like, Em, what are you doing? You have these conversations with yourself, and look, be real, because the only people that we are trying to fool are truly ourselves. And we don't want to do that. We want to show up authentic. We want to be who we are, because if we truly show the type of people that we are and what we're striving to be, people are going to see that. They're going to resonate with it. They're going to want to be a part of what you do, because you are real and you share that side of you. We are all doing what we can. We're all doing the very best that we can, but let's not be someone that we are not. Okay. We're going to stay motivated. In what we're doing, we're going to reflect and improve each day. Because every time we are finishing a task, or that 1% I talk about constantly, everything that we're doing towards our lives, our spiritual health, our physical health, our mental health, those are pushing us to our next level. And I promise you, sweet friends, if you keep up these daily tasks and you work and you put in the work and you keep looking towards your goals down the road, over, just like Leah said, over a period of time, whether it's a week, a month, 6 months, you're going to look back and say, my goodness, it doesn't even seem like it was really that long ago. And look how far that I've come. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So please reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to connect with you, bless and serve you, find out more about you and how we can collaborate and make the world just a much better place. Back to you, Eric.
All right. Thank you so much. Another TED Talk. Appreciate that. Great. Oh, my goodness. I learned so much from each and every one of you, right? People say, well, Eric, why do you keep coming back to help us? Well, I'm helping myself too. I'm helping myself too. Like, it's better for me to be here and learn from you all than for me to be sleeping right now. Right? So yes, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. All right. Welcome. Alicia, welcome. Tolu, welcome. Good to see everybody. Good to see you this morning. Appreciate you, Harish. Good to see you. Dr. Amaka is in the building. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so we're going to keep going. We have a great topic today. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat. And if you weren't here at the beginning, I talked about how important time is. Time is so important. All right, so we are going to go to our next speaker. So we're going all the way from the East Coast of the United States all the way to Europe to hear from a good friend of mine who is how can I call it? A master of LinkedIn for sure, right? He's a master of LinkedIn. He makes you famous. And by the way, LinkedIn, they have some changes right now that spells opportunity for all of us. And guess who the master is? Annie. So you all want to connect with him, find out how you can turn your audios into your videos. That's right. That's a plug. People say shameless plug. I don't say that. I just say that's a plug. That's a plug. Okay. All right, Eddie, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric. Look, my friends, it's a joy to be here with you as always. Monday mornings are the best part of my days, right? Because I think as Leah and I were discussing earlier, we leverage time. I'm here to learn. I'm here to meet my friends, start my week. That's it's using time and what you do to get more. And that's what my days with you are really all about. It's also what your customers pay you for, my friends. A lot of people think our customers pay us for our expertise, our technical skills. Deep down, yes, they do, but they're paying us to save them time and convenience. That those who can provide a service that truly gives our clients time back, then those are the ones that tend to be successful. You see, I'm no great genius about time. I'm still learning about time right now, even at my old age. Believe it or not, my friends, there's something called anytime. It's my time, right? Anytime means I'm always late. Anytime means I'm late. If I have to go anywhere in real life, granted I'll be late unless I really work it out. So how do I work it out? My friends, look, I think Amber put it very right. Prioritize. Know your priorities. Know what you must do. And Leah says know it the night before. I agree. I used to live by thinking that the more I do, the longer I work, the better everything would work. It's not true. Now I know what I'm going to do today. Pretty much for all the hours I'm going to be awake today, I know what I'm going to be doing exactly. That's the trick. And you know what? I make more money. I'm happier. I serve clients more by doing less. It sounds weird. As a marketer, I used to think, okay, if I do social media, if I do emails, if I do websites, all in one day, if I do events, if I do everything, my clients will be happier. It's not true. My coach kept telling me, Annie, stop doing that. You can do less and make more. I'm like, what? It's true. You know, now on these days, I focus on two things pretty much: events and books. And I make more money than I ever have done before. You know, the real thing is know what you want to do and commit to it. See, you know, a lot of our time sucks when is when we don't really commit to what we want to do. You know, it's when literally we say, "Oh, I might want to do that," and I want to do it, but it's shallow, surface level. You know, really buy into your priorities, buy into your tasks, buy into your goals. When you do that, you find the time, you find the energy to get the things done, right? And this is now time is about energy, really. This is my next level of conversation, my next stage of my conversation. So again, Annie has been told so many times over the years, you must work 9 to 5. I'm like, why? I don't work 9 to 5. I work anytime. There's a time when I flow. There's a time when I'm energized. The time, amazingly, is around this time, 12 o'clock every day. I can work from now till tomorrow morning. But if I wake up early, it's not the waking up. It's a time of day. I'm not with it. I'm not energized. I'm not motivated. I'm not driven to do anything useful. I tend to wait till it gets dark, amazingly. But that's the way I work. How do you work? Learn how you work. You know, and work the way that meets your needs, the way it meets your preferences. So that would mean that you're always energized, enthusiastic, keen, and at your best. That's what time really is all about, right? There's simple techniques that you can use, that I try and use. Take short breaks, my friend. Take short breaks. Take breaks. No, working longer is not gonna make you better. If that's what you live here today with, that's my message today. Don't think if I just keep working 12 hours straight, I'll get more done. You don't. You get tired. You get distracted. No, so literally, and you lose enthusiasm. Learn to truly love what you do, focus on what you do, give yourself the breaks, and work when truly suits you. It has to suit. Look, I'm going to leave you with this last one, my friends. As Amberly and Leah mentioned it, right? Look, all of us have this 80-20 rule. 80% of what we do is a waste of time. It doesn't make us money. It doesn't make us more successful. Only 20% of what we do, how we spend our day, makes a difference to our lives, right? Find that 20%, my friends, and learn to ditch 80%. That's wasting your time. If that means hiring someone, good. If that means not doing it at all, you're not going to lose anything. I'll leave you with that, my friends. Thank you so much.
All right. Wow, that was incredible, Annie. Thank you so much. You always bring these nuggets. Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, thanks to Michael for summarizing everything Amberly shared. That was nice. Nice of you. Okay, thank you. I love that. Okay, awesome. Welcome, John. Welcome, Ardelia. Good to see everybody. All right. So let's keep on moving. I have some notes here for you that I want to share. And as usual, these three broke into my house in the middle of the night and stole my notes. So, everything I want to say is basically they already said it. But I'll say it anyway in my own way. How's that? In my own way. All right. So here we go. I'm going to give you 5 tips real quick. Number 1, focus on IPA, income producing activity. IPA. Look, what's the point of having a business if you're spending all your time tweaking your website? What's the point of having a business if you're making your desk look pretty every day? If you're changing your colors, oh, Eric, it's the colors. If I just change my colors on my website, that's not it. It has nothing to do with your colors. You know what I mean? What's the point of going to every training under the sun every day and not doing anything? That doesn't move you forward, right? You want to do income producing activities. What is an income producing activity? It is, number 1, when you are in front of someone talking about what you do. That's the most important, right? So you're meeting with people to talk about what you do. If you're not meeting with people, you're setting up meetings, right? You're marketing yourself. You're doing a video to share, right? You're doing something that's going to lead you to meeting with someone so they can hear about your offer and you can sell your offer, right? That's income producing activity. That's what you want to be doing. All right. That's number one. Number two is you want to plan your day and plan your week. Like Leah said, you plan your day the day before. Like I have planned this week before, by the weekend, I have my week planned. And then I have my day for today planned. I have all my meetings, boom, 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 boom. I already know what they are. So I'm not going to get to the end of the day and say, oh, where did the day go? No, it ran away from me. It doesn't have to run away from you. You have control over your day. Okay, you have control over your day. So stop blaming the day for running away. Right. All right. So, and I know, we have a lot of responsibilities, and trust me, I understand. I get it. We all have it. So that's why I don't make excuses for anything, because we all have those same excuses. So why make the excuse, right? All right. One of the things you can do is you can time block. You can say, hey, between this time and this time, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put off my phone. I'm going to silence my phone, whatever I'm going to do, whatever it is. So time block, that helps. Number 3, this is a big one. This one you need to star, circle, okay, underline, bold. All right. Learn to say no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Learn to say no. Every day, people contact me and say, Eric, let's write a book together. Let's do a course together. Every day. That's right. Oh, check out this video, Eric. We can be millionaires tomorrow. Oh my God. With your talent and my business, whoo, we'll be rich, right? Like every day I get messages, right? All kinds of. Now, if I just did 10% of that, I would not be focused on anything. You have to, and I'm not saying don't take advantage of opportunity, but take advantage of opportunity that aligns with your goals and your vision, right? Just because someone has a great idea for them and it's a priority for them doesn't mean it has to be your priority, right? Your priority is your priority. Don't let other people's priorities become yours. Wow, I didn't know I was going to say that. I need to write that down for myself. Right? Don't let everybody else's priorities become your priority. It's not your priority. Keep moving, right? Keep moving, right? So that's number 3. All right. Number 4 is leverage your time. Leverage your time. We all have 24 hours or whatever hours Leah said. She's the expert. But here's the thing: people use it in different ways. Let me give you an example. I can shoot 4 videos in less than an hour, maybe 30 minutes, right? And then I send it to someone that's going to edit for me, because I don't really know how to edit the videos, right? And then that person posts it for the next 4 days, right? And then they post it on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube for the 4 days. Now I leveraged an hour of my time to get to all those platforms with the videos and all the people that will see it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Find ways with technology now, you can leverage your time. That's the key. You want to leverage. You want to be in more places than you are now, right? Just put yourself in other places, right? All right. So that is leveraging tools. Leveraging tools. All right. And then lastly is one to many. Write that down. One to many. Right now, we are speaking, right? So I'm speaking, but I'm speaking to many people, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to do a call called "How to Make 6 Figures Without Being Pushy or Salesy." Tomorrow, Tuesday, 5 p.m. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk to many people at the same time. Okay. At 12 noon, we have a Promote Your Business Meetup event. And if you don't know about it, contact Carl. She'll tell you about it. Guess what? I'm going to be on it today, and I'm going to speak one to many, right? So learn how to do that. You can do that in any business. Jump on podcasts. People need guests anyway. Learn how to speak one to many. You'll get to your goals much faster, okay? So those are the 5 points that I want to share today. I hope I blessed somebody today. Appreciate all of you. And now let's get to the questions. All right. I know I saw some in here. All right. So first question. Comes from Coral from across the pond. What have been your biggest time wasters and how can you eliminate them? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Any can't wait. Any go ahead.
So sorry, that social media scrolling. Goodness me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't because I do marketing, I'm almost obliged to look at my clients' accounts. I don't anymore. Because it's the biggest waste of time. There's no bigger waste of time than just scrolling any social media platform. No, I'm not even LinkedIn. I don't do. If I log in, if I see a post, I might comment, might engage with my friend's post. But don't waste your time scrolling rubbish. And I think Eric's point, the second one, what I say really is, other people want to suck your time away. When I have to say time suckers, really. Man, learn to say no. No, I mean, just be brave and say no. It's not for me. Not right now. No, that's my tips, my friend.
Awesome. And you don't have to say it in that way because Eddie is very blunt, guys. Right? So you could say something like, "Not at this time." That sounds so good, doesn't it? Not at this time, even though you know never. But you're like, not at this time. But if you want to be blunt, like Eddie, say now. I would say that, but Eddie would say that. Yeah. All right, let's go to Amberly.
So there are several things, but one thing that really comes up for me is you guys stuck on ready. Oh, okay. If I just do this, and this, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump in. I'm ready to help this person. I'm ready to do this. If I just do this and this and this, and oh my gosh, do you know how long you sit in that space? If you just do it. Don't worry about everything else. Don't worry about your desk. Don't worry about who's doing what. You focus on you. That is going to eliminate the distractions. I'm telling you, if you are able to help just a few people, those people are going to talk about their experience with many. Just be you and focus on who you're going to bless and serve. The rest will take care of itself.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, I love that, Amberly. Stop getting ready to get ready. My tip is what is the thing that as a time waster? I think sleep. Okay, sleep is for the weak is what I say. And this is what I mean by that. Okay. I'm not saying that we don't need sleep. What I'm saying is I think a lot of people oversleep and they kind of lay around in bed. They kind of get in bed early and kind of toss and turn. Like when I go to bed, I'm sleeping. Like we've got to all do things faster, even sleep faster. Find out how much sleep you actually need. Right? And you've heard me say that. So that's my 2 cents, Eric.
Oh my goodness. I told you I learned so much from these folks. I mean, sleep is
I
for
know
the
Leah's serious, right?
the
We know Leah's very serious about this. And I agree with you, Leah. Sleep less and sleep faster. I love that.
Okay. So for me, it's hanging around with people that number one are unproductive, but they're pulling you down. Negative people that don't have goals, and you want to hang out with them, they're not going to help you with your goals. They're going to move you backwards, right? So beware of who you hang out with, right? Your associations matter. All right, so let's keep moving. Let's see. I know we have another question here. Let's see. Okay, from Coral. All right, Carl says, what systems do you all use to track your goals and progress? That's a good one too. Systems that you use. Go ahead, Annie.
Amber, I think your hand was up first.
No,
Please.
go ahead, Annie. Go ahead.
Okay, look. So look, I how to put it. I know my big goal. I think I break my goals into my overall life goal, and then my business goal, how that fits into my big goal. So I know my goal. I know the sub goals I need to achieve on that journey. So every day when I wake up, I will restate my goals. I write them out. I think, and this is the mindset thing, right? It's a mindset experience. I said, I meditate. I think about my goals, in dead silence, and in the peace of my head. And then I say, after that, then obviously, the things that come to me to do, I will do. There's no point to waiting, hoping for downloads, manifestation, call it what you like, and then do nothing. So I make sure, it's me time when I start my day, and my day sort of works that way. My goals are what I'm focusing on, and that just keeps it at the front of your mind all day, every day. Without necessarily sitting there, I must make it $10,000. You get the idea.
Yes. Very good. Thank you. Was it Amberly? Who was next? I'm sorry. Amberly, go ahead.
So I agree with I write down my goals. I write down the things that I need to do, my tasks. And I mean, I'm a box checker. Like if I've done something that I forgot to put on there, oh yeah, I'm gonna write it on there and I'm gonna check it too, because that shows progress, right? It all shows progress. So I know people like digital things, do whatever feels good for you, but I need to write it down so I can visualize it, so I can see it every day. I am able to look at it throughout the day, because if not, if it's not written down, if it's not put down somewhere, like we are doing so many things throughout the day, you are going to forget. Just make sure that you put it somewhere and you visualize it. That's how you track your goals. And there are today goals, there are weekly goals, monthly goals, and 6-month goals, and 12-month goals. And that's how you track your progress. Because like I said, when I was speaking, if you look at the overall, that 1% each day, if you start today and then look where you're at in a month and see how far or just at the end of the year, look at January, from now until January 1st, think about how much you can do to bless and serve someone else and change their lives or the trajectory of their business. It all starts in you. You can do this. Just make sure that you either write it down, track it somehow. I personally love paper. I'm an old school girl. I love my paper and pen.
Yes, awesome. Me too. I'm old school. The kids remind me every day.
Me too.
They say, you like paper, Dad. You
love paper.
You don't need to carry this around. I'm like, look, it's been working for me since I was a kid. Since I was in my 20s, I'm good. Go ahead. Leah, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I love that writing down your goals makes it 10 times more likely to happen. And I would just say that, sometimes we just get in our own way. That's just it. We just get in our own way. I went to this incredible goal setting workshop by Queen Dr. Leslie Flowers. If you guys did not go to that, I would reach out to her. It was so affordable. And she said to focus on one goal at a time. Sometimes we'll have I know I've done this in the past. I have 10 goals I want to get done. She said, focus on one goal at a time. And I'm excited to implement that. So send it back to you, Eric.
Very good. Appreciate that. And yes, I'm going to do a workshop by the end of the year on goals. I do that once a year, goal planning. So look for that. All right. So let's keep moving. Okay. So with regards to goals, I'm a big on short-term goals. I'm not big on long-term, because long-term don't mean anything if you don't have short-term, right? People say, well, my goal by the end of the year. And all those people that had that goal by the end of the year, they're looking at their goal now and saying, oh, I'm not even close. Maybe I'll do it next year, right? But if you had a goal for a week, it's trackable. Like you have to do something right now to achieve that goal, right? So I focus on short-term goals. All right, our next question from Michael, that was actually to Amberly. What are the health benefits you engage in on a typical day? I think you talked about health benefits. So go ahead, Amberly.
Yeah. So some of those habits are, first and foremost, I'm going to engage in my devotional, and I'm going to make my bed. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do that every single morning. It starts my day off. I don't drink coffee. So it is important for me to have my head straight and make it right with my maker. So we start the day together, and then I am going to go into many different things. I'm going to go into follow-up. We're going to do some meetings. We're going to engage with people. We're going to figure out how I and what I can do to bless and serve others. That's just a little bit of an idea. And if you want more details, let's have a conversation. Let's book an appointment and talk a little bit about what that looks like for you as well, and have some more engagement in that. Back to you, Eric.
Awesome. Thanks. I do want to give everybody else, if there's anybody else that want to share on this topic, because I know it was meant for Amberly, but I'm sure you all may have something you want to share. Go ahead, Annie.
Again, and Amberly, I know it sounds crazy, we think, but it's what really works. The reason why I wake up and I write my goals and meditate and quieten my mind to truly visualize and focus on my goals is because it's what works. You might think we're mad, but that's how the day starts. And from there, it's about, like I said, keeping your energy up, doing the right things. Eric, if you know how many people I know who, like we said earlier, they're coming. They're thinking about doing. They're thinking about doing. Just do what you know is right. It's not rocket science, right? If you know if in the back of your mind you know it's not really helping you, stop doing it. Just do what you know deep down is the right thing to do, and do a lot of that. The other things, let them go. It won't affect you at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So every day I tend to focus on my goal. I focus on what's important. Awesome. That's by keeping a very tight, small list of activities I need to do. I know what I need to do. I know where I need to be. And there's only 5 or 6 things now. Before I had 20 things on my list every day. Don't do that. The less you do, the more you make. The more you can perform.
Right.
That's my answer to you, Michael.
That should be a poster. The less you do, the more you make. Leah, did you want to share?
Yeah, I love what Annie and Amberly shared. For me, the secret sauce is getting quiet, whether that's prayer, meditation, or just allowing yourself to turn off all the noise. And that for me is when I get those divine downloads. That's when I can start to allow those other ideas to drop in, right? But when we're so busy and we've got all this stuff coming at us all the time, we can't really hear it. So that's my 2 cents, Eric.
Awesome. So before we get to the next question, I just want to go around the room for everybody to share how they can reach you, or if you have anything going on in the next week or so. And I saw something that I want to share with everybody. I get a lot of cards and different things, people send, and there are certain cards that pop out to me, right, that I have to just put up. Right, so I have this poster of Muhammad Ali, right? That it's not here, but I used to put it behind me. And Muhammad Ali is my favorite boxer of all time. And when I met Amberly years ago. She sent me a card, and on the card it said, "Eric, thank you for all the good you do, Amberly." Right. So this is the card she sent me. She sent this to me. Okay. All right. Now, this is a great message, but you know why I kept it? Because she put Muhammad Ali on the cover, right? So I'm like, wow, right? So I put this up, right? So, what I was gonna say is, you want to do something that makes you stand out. You want to do something that makes you stand out, right? That's how she stands out. Now think about this. I'm not the only one she sent these cards to. And not only has she sent it to hundreds, maybe thousands, but she's helped other people send it to hundreds and thousands, right? So as she tells you how you can do this for other people, you want to contact her, all right? Don't sit on that, all right? So, let's go around the room. Let's start with Amberly, since I just edified you. I just made you walk on water and glow in the dark.
Yeah, thank you so much. My relationship building and connections are so important to me, and I've been able to use a beautiful service called Promptings to be able to build wonderful connections with people. And I have sent out thousands and thousands of cards, and I have helped businesses and companies build beautiful, meaningful relationships, stand out, make a difference within their companies, and actually change their hearts a bit. I would love the opportunity to talk to each and every one of you and see if it is something that makes sense for you and you can implement into your business. I will say this, and this is a very short story. I had a gentleman reach out to me. He did not know how to connect with people. And he was in the coaching space, which I thought was so interesting. And he said, I really want to have a deeper connection, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. And I said, well, if you find out a little something about each person that you are working with, and you just sent a little motivating piece to them in a card, just a little something, just a little shout out to them, you would be surprised what that did over the course of a year. And he actually, his business was able to grow over 25% in such a short period of time, just because he was able to meet people where they were and really engage with them and love them where they were. So if, as you are moving through your business, let's connect on a deeper level. Let's find out. It is not always about the business part. Really find out about people and how you can be a light in their life. And I will tell you, your business will expand. People will want to be around you because of who you are and what you bring to them. So reach out to me. I am on LinkedIn, all the socials. You can find me under my name. Just let's book an appointment. Let's find out how I can bless and serve you. And this is the perfect time to do this right now. I love a holiday card, but I love a New Year card, you guys. Be that first contact of the year. Show people who you are, stand out, make a difference. Be the incredible individual that you are. Back to you, Eric.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And now, as you were talking, I was just thinking about it. I've received hundreds of Christmas cards and New Year cards, but they're just a stack somewhere, right? Because it's just, general. But when I saw this, I'm like,
Yep.
I'm keeping this up for years. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
that's just an example, folks.
Yep. Stand
Awesome.
out, make a difference.
Awesome. All right, Leah, go ahead. Anything you want to share? Anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm prepared to thrive in 2025. And if you would like to get your money right, if your money right now is a little funny, if you have too much month at the end of your money, let's talk. Listen, people wait until next year, next week, next month. Listen, do it now. Give yourself an opportunity to start a new clean slate. Remember, if you're feeling burdened with debt, you're feeling overwhelmed, like you want to get to that next financial level, but you don't have a written financial plan. Listen, I talk to a lot of business owners and I ask them, let me see your written financial plan. And you know what they say? Oh, it's right in here. My business plan's in here. No, that's a dream. Okay. So let's get you set up for the new year. I love to share a coffee chat with you. I put my link in the comments. And let's get it done. Thank you, Eric.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Annie, you want to share? You are muted, my friend.
I do think there was a question.
Oh, was there?
No, I don't think there was. So
no, it wasn't a question. It's a I want to know how people can reach you if you have anything going on. Yeah.
Of course. Look, and LinkedIn is my home. LinkedIn is where you find me these days. That's where I always am. Especially now that LinkedIn's changed. Now LinkedIn has evolved. LinkedIn Audio has evolved anyway into this LinkedIn Lives. So now you just connect with me on LinkedIn, and you find out about all the events where you can actually see me in person, just like this. Yeah, enjoying time with my friends, trying to be productive and making people stars. So I will say that Amberley's this is Amberley's time of year, especially. Do I really want to go and buy a pack of cards, start sticking all the envelope, all that? No. It's much easier to go to Amberley. Yes. And through the portal, you can send all the cards you ever need to send to anywhere in the world, and it saves me time. saves me time again. I said, right? It saves me time. So that's the beauty of this time of year.
Absolutely.
I'm all about supporting people who do amazing things. That's why I mentioned Amberly, and I said, of course, Eric, as our coaching genius, and Leah helps us make our money and keep our money. Look, we definitely know we need to leverage this time. We need to make time work for us.
Absolutely.
For those who come to me, those who do genius things, I will do my best to make your impact reach more people. Eric said, "When I want to make, one to many." That's what these events are. That's what we spend our days doing, and that's about saving time and making money. Think of that. You can make time. Imagine that, and we all can. So the strategy is there's 3 parts of the day that creates 3 days. 3 days a day. That's what she said. It's true. No, I have 2 days a day because I do morning and night. That's me, right? Eric, find me on LinkedIn, my friend. The link's in the comments. My profile link's in the comments. So
thank you.
Let's talk, my friends.
Thank you so much. All right. So like I said earlier, I will be doing a special event tomorrow for all of you that want to have a better 2025 than you had in 2024. For all of you who, you thought that it's going, you're going to make a certain amount, but you didn't do it. Maybe you were shy a little bit of that amount. Let me help you, because it's really not about tweaking the website. It's not the colors of it's not, all these things that you think is causing you not to be successful. Usually what it is it comes down to sales or marketing, basically. It's either you don't have a system to get it out, to get your information out to the people, or once the people see it and they talk to you, you don't have a system to close them into buying what you have, if it benefits them, right? And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Just look on my page. You'll see it on my LinkedIn page. It's absolutely free. So come on, on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. But that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. For those of you on right now that want to grab my free ebook, which is how to 5x your sales, you can click on the link, compassionatecloser.com. compassionatecloser.com. I just put it in the chat, compassionatecloser.com. People say, why do you say it 3 times? Because maybe you didn't hear the first 2 times. I'm sorry. Look, I'm gonna have a good time, whether you guys have a good time or not. All right, I'm gonna have a good time. All right. So all right. So that's what I want to share. Yeah, I won't get into another question, but we appreciate all of you here today. Some of you I did not actually shout out yet. Grace, good to see you. She said, glad to be here. We're glad you are here, Grace. Linda, appreciate you. Professor Roxanne, good to see you. Michael, good to see you. Sharon, good to see you. Yes, personalization is powerful. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Appreciate you. And definitely you want to share this with your friends. You want to share this with your family. The great thing about video that I love, it's forever, right? So if you heard something powerful, don't just go tell everybody, oh, what I heard was powerful. No, send it to them and say, you need to hear this. You need to hear this. That shows that you really care, right? That shows you really care. I do these things because, it helped me in my life. It was information like this that changed my life. That's why I live the life that I have designed, right? Through the grace of God, of course, that I've designed for myself, right? And because of that, I just want to share. Like I did a documentary yesterday. I'm so excited. When it comes out, you guys are going to see it. Oh my goodness. I feel like telling you, but I'm not going to tell you. I was in your neck of the woods, Amberly, to shoot this documentary. It's powerful, but you guys will see it soon. But it's all about giving back. It's all about giving back. Welcome, Chris. All right. So we are going to end for today. Appreciate all of you. We will see you in 7 days, same time, same place. All right. It has been a pleasing pleasure to be here with all of you today. Bye-bye.